John F. Kennedy had said, "When power leads man towards arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power narrows the area of man's concern, poetry reminds him of the richness and diversity of existence. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses." So true. I'm a better human being, making us aware of our deeper feelings. As T.S. Eliot had said, poetry may make us from time to time a little more aware of the deeper, unnamed feelings which forms the substratum of our being, to which we rarely penetrate, for our lives are mostly a constant evasion of ourselves. Poetry binds the hearts of people in one thread. Poem travels beyond boundaries, reaffirming our common humanity by revealing to us that individuals everywhere in the world share the same questions and feelings. Recognizing the unique ability of poetry to capture the creative spirit of the human mind, UNESCO has proclaimed March 21 as the World Poetry Day. The day aims to support linguistic diversity through poetic expressions and to offer endangered languages the opportunity to be heard within their communities. A few lines or a few pages and you have a result, an outcome that answers even some of the most difficult questions. Hans Christian Andersen had explained what living in the true sense means through few lines, which say, to move, to breathe, to fly, to float, to gain all while you give, to roam the roads of lands remote, to travel is to live. Among world's greatest poets, many are from Asia. From the works of Rabindranath Tagore to Chinese poet Wang Wei, from Israeli poet Yehuda Amshai to Faiz Ahmad Faiz, poets from Asia have contributed immensely to enrich the world of poetry. Basho, Lippo, Qazi Nasrul Islam, Mirza Ghalib, Sarojini Naidu, Beidao are other renowned poets from the continent. Poetry has a power to inspire. It motivates to leave behind all fears and undertake a new journey every day. Few lines by one of the greatest poets of all times, Rabindranath Tagore, perfectly explains the significance of poetry. His poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, was written at a time when India was under the British rule and people were eagerly waiting to get their freedom from the British rule. This poem gave a lot of strength to the people who were struggling for India's independence. The words are, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert stand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake.
It is a social need which incites young people in particular to return to their roots and a means whereby they can look into themselves at a time when the outside world is irresistibly luring them away from themselves. On this day, poets may be invited to read and share their work to audiences at bookstores, cafes, universities and schools. Awards and other forms of recognitions are made to honor poets.
लाख पर्दों में रहूं भेद मेरे खोलती है शायरी सच बोलती है।
शायरी सच बोलती है, बात समाजी रवैयों की हो या मुआशरती नाहमवारियों की, इनकलाब की शमें रोशन करनी हो या फिर दिलों को गरमाना मकसूद हो, शायर खूबसूरत लफ्जों में हर बात कहने का मलिका रखता है। शायर अपनी कुव्वत इल्हाम और मुशाहिदे की बुनियाद पर इंसानी नफ्सियात के कई पुरअसरार गोशे बेनकाब करता है।
बाजी चाहे अतफाल है दुनिया मेरे आगे।
उर्दू ने शायरी के आलमी जखीरे में गरां कदर इजाफा किया है। मीर, गालिब, इकबाल, फैज समेत कई नाम उर्दू के साथ साथ आलमी शायरी का भी सरमाया है।
खाक बरसल चलो खूब बदामा चलो, खाक बरसल चलो खूब बदामा चलो, राह तकता है सब शहर जाना चलो।
शायरी आलमी बरादरी में अफहाम तफहीम, रवादारी और मुकालमे की रिवायात की बुनियाद बनती है। यूनेस्को ने फनून और सकाफतों में शायरी के अहम किरदार को तस्लीम करते हुए 1999 से हर साल 21 मार्च को शायरी का आलमी दिन मनाने का फैसला किया था।
हर्फ़े ताज़ा नई खुशबू में लिखा चाहता है, बाब एक और मोहब्बत का खुला चाहता है.
As we speak in various time zones on this very evening, what's happening? 874 readings in 506 cities of 106 countries. How did this initiative come about? Because of a festival of poetry that is considered the largest and the most exciting in Medellin, Colombia. The brainchild of a Colombian poet, Fernando Rondon. So I think we ought to begin by giving a warm applause, because it's a great feeling of psychic brotherhood and sisterhood that a reading is happening as we speak, possibly in Zimbabwe, possibly in India, possibly in Israel, France, Germany. This is a global energy. Let's give it our applause. I want to begin with one short poem dedicated to Victor Hara. Many of you would know Victor Hara, a beautiful human being, a folk singer whose songs touch the hearts of the miners of Chile. Imagine he's taken to a football stadium, his wrists are broken so he can no longer play a guitar. He's assassinated with a number of other students. This was during the overthrow of President Allende. I did this poem in Colombia, and I want you to imagine the Sussex Downs embracing the Andes. I dedicate this to Victor Hara and the World Poetry Movement.